Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. That is a brilliant interception. Danger averted for now. Oh, he's through the middle. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
And time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Roberto Carlos.
There they go, hunting again.
Haaland chasing after it. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Roberto Carlos. Messi. Beckham. Well timed, excellent interception. Pressing high and with purpose. He has found a way through. Faced Mbappe!
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Beckenbauer. So we're still where we started right now. Nicely intercepted.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And Messi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Keeper has taken decisive act. Struck first time. No, he's missed it.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Cafu. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That'll be a throw. Good read, needed to be. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Palmer.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Interesting ball. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass. Has a goal! That's another chance! And it's pulled. Can he put it away? It's there! First blood drawn. And that's it. That was always inevitable.
After 30 minutes is number 10.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
He's cut it out. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And there really are few places on earth quite like this. The grand cathedral of football that is the Giuseppe Meazza. He's had a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Messi is there, and he can get that clear. And it's Wilshere. Wilshere! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Wilshere nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
He won't be happy with that one. Beckenbauer looking to penetrate opposition lines. Cole. Can he get it through? And he was alert to it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rice. Now the finish! Goal! Israel! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Wilshere, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cafu.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early. Bellingham really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And they're quick to get it back. Palmer. Bellingham. Shapes to shoot! And he's straight offside.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Beckenbauer. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And they can counter here. It's a good ball out wide. Rice. Messi. Adams gets across to intercept that. Rice. Cole. Good read, needed to be. And that has been clubbed away.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
That is a little undercooked. Messi was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Played into space out wide. The message is clear, none shall pass. So good run down the left-hand side. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's got away. Plenty to it. And the shots! It's Resolute in for the pieces. A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, his instinct was brilliant, but not the finish.
Rice. He could be in here. He's found a way through. Great chance! Goal! And with that goal comes comfort. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Israel are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. It's a little off target. Marquinhos. And that could set him on his way. This might spell danger. Big chance! And it's there! And surely that settles it.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Israel find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Spread out to the left. He's shifting through the gears here. Has a goal! Really well taken goal. Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Israel are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Cole showing great feet there. Vinicius Junior. Roberto Carlos defending his corner stubbornly. It's Neymar! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Bellingham.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Coming on the field, number 14.
Palmer. His interception, his positioning was spot on.
Substitution in progress.
Now it's Mbappe. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Mbappe. Belletti. Bayer getting this one clear.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on 4 minutes. And he can clear it away. Nicely intercepted. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway here. This interception, his positioning was spot on. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Cafu, with 200 games under his belt now, the standout name from both lineups. Don't you reckon, Jim?
Yeah, and he looks like he's raring to go here too, Peter. You can really tell how eager he is to leave his mark on this game. And when he's in that sort of a mood, he usually gets what he wants.
Quality ball. Messi. And he cuts out the supply. Beckenbauer. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he welcomes it in. Nicely intercepted. This ended up in no man's land. Donnarumma gets it away.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Upamecano. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. The pass is intercepted. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Cafu, that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar. Picked out Brit Musiala! De Jong! It's a loose ball. Time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. Nice interception, well timed. We have our very first corner. There's the header. Now, in he goes again. Marvellous goal.
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking.
Torres duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Added time.
Roberto Carlos. Somewhat off target. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
We're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Can he finish? He has done it. They are right back in business.
Well, that's something that will make the manager proud, because they've dug in deep there and they've got their lever up. Twente really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Number 7, Bellingham.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a goal was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Substitution in progress. The attendance for this match was
It's gone for a throw-in.
649. Substitutions taking place.
De Bruyne and Adams, Palmer, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Palmer was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
He's had it taken off him. Palmer. Messi. Just eases him off the ball. Messi. Brilliantly cut out. And he thumps it clear. Messi. Real chance! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Substitution.
Twente have their second corner now. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Twente merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Now he's off and running. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Danger averted for now. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Deftly away. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
De Bruyne can get it clear. Threads one in. That's a shade optimistic.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ruben Dias getting this one clear. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Mbappe. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom. Wish you all a very good evening. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. And it's been given away. David Villa! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Villa really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Great hit! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And the pass is intercepted. That's a sweet ball, that. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. David Villa! And again! It's in! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again! With a predatory goal.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's looking to set free a runner. And he thumps it clear. And here's Haaland. That was not put well. Now it's Haaland. Messi. Oh, that was vital. And the finish! He's got it all! Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner and he picked them off instead.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Bellingham. De Bruyne. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Messi. And Messi! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Messi. Messi! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
Milan have their second corner now. And now they can clear their lines. And now they can spring out of defence.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
You won't be happy with that one. Well, now it's tries a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Hernandez. And we hit half-time. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Played into space out wide. He's out for a goal kick. Stood up well to him there. Haaland. Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Messi. Just the goal. Chance! It's in! They have pulled themselves right back into it.
Listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it. Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
21,898.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Bellingham picks it up from the goal kick. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Moved on forwards. Vinicius Junior could try cutting inside here. Milan needed that, they really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He's gone for goal! Oh, that's a waste.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
And he's quick to snatch it back. We expected better, and so did he. He could be in here. He's got the shot away! Goal, Milan! And they get themselves in front!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And reclaimed it in a trice. Threads one in. Oh, shooting chance! And he's straight offside.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Clips it so gently. And that's been won straight back. Bastoni gets it away. And it's Messi. Good spot, he's seen the run. Great ball if he can get there. Now It's Darwin. Nunez! It's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. Whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But
Shot a goal! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Milan asked themselves, there's the hit! And the keeper threw out a limb.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And he's there to clear it. And that will be it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, outsmarting him this time. Well, of course, Brazil have produced their fair share of outstanding all-round players, and Zé Roberto is a man of many, many talents.
He is indeed, Peter, amongst the very best utility players to come out of Brazil for me, and in my view, a perfect fit for teams that like to play a fluid system based on whether or not they have possession.
So expand on that.
Well, it means he can play like a fullback in a back four, move up into midfield.
He's gone for goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Fernando Torres clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Up he goes! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And they've got a throw. Over to the other side. Oh, that's a key interception. He's played him through. Shot a goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Pass is just off target. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
New Zealand clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Palmer. Ruben Neves. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And he's let fly. He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Neymar with the short one. Yamal! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Lamine Yamal just couldn't steer it on target. Everything else was up there.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, it's played into the area. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Roberto Carlos.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Bastoni promptly onto that, and that is that. Musiala. He can get that clear.
There will be one
In possession and ready to go again. Great ball if he can get there. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless.
In the stadium.
How How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
Still waiting for take off. It's goalless at half-time. Here we go again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Not the most accurate pass.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Son Heung-min. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Messi. And it's Neymar. Beckenbauer. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Quality ball. Looking for the run. Well timed, excellent interception. Messi.
Match was 71,550.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, super find. He welcomes it in. Oh, small shooting chance! Oh, taken with style.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
After 66 minutes.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that was very necessary. And reclaimed it in a trice. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Son Heung-min. Now it's Neymar.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Roberto Carlos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that could set him on his way.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Messi, and the shot! And yes, it's there! And there is the big 200. Everybody reminds him what he has gone and done. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Hello. बरं आहे ते. काय हुनुहुन्छ ए चेक गरिसक्यो ये वीडियो एक तरह से बोली रे अहिले कस्तो छ ल हुन्छ
हॉस्पिटल का हॉस्पिटल का
पाँच थोड़ा गए
हॉस्पिटल का
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Beckenbauer makes the interception. Works it forward. That is good alertness. Moved on forwards.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Just the keeper to beat. And the shot! It's there! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now who's going? Oh no! What has happened here? He's picked his way and the finish, and he's had a hit. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. He's gone forward. Sane is steaming forward. Beckenbauer cuts it out. Now he's off and running. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Neymar. Fiddles it through. And Torres! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Oh no, this does not look good. Zakaria gets good distance on it. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. That's a little off target. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Palmer. Cafu. So what can they make of this? No, that's been intercepted. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Torres, and he's managed to get free. And through to the goalkeeper. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That is a little undercooked. And the first half is done. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's 1 each. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And we are back on the way. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at Maradona! And the keeper read that really well.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And he was quick to react. Now it's Foden. Now it's Foden. Sane finds himself offside. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Roberto Carlos. Interesting ball.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Locatelli. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Foden. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Maradona. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Great ball if he can get there. This ended up in no man's land. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Picks out shapes to shoot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Number 9.
Beckenbauer cuts out the pass.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Can he finish? He should have put that one away.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Substitution on the field. Number 24.
There's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Just 5 minutes left.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
3 minutes at a time.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the ID chance!
And again! No mistake! 2 up and threatening to pull clear! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew. And that will be it. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. This place is living up
To its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Nicely intercepted. Guti did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He's picked his way through. The cross comes in. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now the finish! He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending. And they're quick to get it back. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Alvarez. And the shot! Goal! Bayern Munich! And Bayern Munich take the lead. Well, how's that for a class finish? Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
After 14 minutes,
Santos are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Well read, nice interception. Look, movement creates more options. And a header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Bayern Munich just served up a reminder of how good they could be on the break. Their method is clear. And it's Guti. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And he welcomed Kane, put it away! And the keeper has reacted superbly there. Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Bayern Munich with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Zakaria tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's been intercepted. That was well played, well stopped. Well seen, saw that coming. He read that really well and stopped it. Shifted it to the flank. Palmer is sporting a guilty look after that. He made it look a bit predictable. Oh, that's a key interception. De Bruyne. Diaz. Santos certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come. Roberto Carlos clears. And that interception was most necessary. That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, it's a move of great promise, but we'll have a shot! Joy. And that for him is goal number 10. It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal. He's gone for goal. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think
there's many in this crowd. So we reached the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible Forget about the on this one, just enjoy it.
Santos head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1.
Substitution.
And the second half gets underway. Well, that's well spotted. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Sakaria. And he's decent hit!
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well
Placed to deal with that. Terrific header! And he's managed to get rid. Can he finish?
Good effort first time.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the
Volley. Cafu.
Bayern Munich really have decided to turn to the long ball. That's very obvious now.
And how do they go about making that work?
Well, they can't neglect accuracy, and it can turn that opposition defence into facing its own goal, which so often can cause problems. This is what good chemistry is all about. Look, that might have been telegraphed, but it's superb awareness.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
The attendance for this match was
Now it's Vinicius Junior. That is a great pick out. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Messi. Oh, it's come loose. Messi. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Diaz skims one in, and he thumps it clear. Bayern Munich have it back and can go again. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Vinicius Junior really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Diaz. Locatelli promptly onto that, and that is that. He rises! And the lead stays intact, just.
That could prove a pivotal moment in this match. They needed that goal badly, you know.
Number 10, Messi. Number 7, Locatelli. Coming on the field, number 21, Stoichkov. Number 20.
Oh, he's through the middle. Palmer. Great hit! Should have put that one away.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they? Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
There's the hit! And he's following up!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Foden. Stoichkov. Oh, he's found support out wide. He has found the way through. There's the shot! Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
Santos have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it.
Just a quick announcement.
Terrific recovery, a really
Fine win that, Jim Beglin. Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed to turn this around.
hombre.
Santos can do it here. 90 minutes away from reaching their target. It is the sort of opportunity they would certainly have settled for if offered it on day one. That was then, this is the here and now. Can they meet their ambitions, their aspirations? And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Santos cannot afford. Can he put it away? Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The goal scorer!
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So, a breakthrough already. Out to the right. Oh, that's delightful. Palmer. Oh, that's well spotted. Gently done. Messi. Comes somewhat off target. Fires from distance. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Mbappe. Neymar. Oh, terrible pass. Oh, that's fabulous. Shapes to shoot! And that would have been some goal.
Well, after so much hard work, he bluffed. He just shouldn't be missing from there. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it's Neymar! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Mbappe. Zakaria. Palmer. That's very neat. Fires it in. He's got the shot away! Not so fast. Not so fast, they say. We want it just as badly. We will make a fight of it. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
But that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Santos grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Now it's Neymar. Chouameni. Zakaria. Mbappe! It's run loose. Who's going to get
Has been
there?
indicated.
Adams. He's picked his way through. And the first 45 minutes are up. Santos head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's 1 each. And we are already promptly back underway. The pass is intercepted. Now it's Sané. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Maldini cuts out the pass. Chouameni. That pass has been well intercepted. Locatelli.
Sané really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
That's been intercepted. Adams. Neymar charging forward, the ball at his feet.
550.
Santos can't breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, easy pickings there. Fernando shot a goal! And it's in! And they get themselves in front!
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
After 60
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Cafu, Palmer, passing is crisp and sharp. Great ball and the finish! They want to be quick to recover this. And he's quick to get it clear again. Well sorted out. Locatelli spots it and intercepts. Locatelli is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the
Great chance! Oh, taken with style! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Looks to the other side. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Palmer really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Nicely intercepted. Maldini. Now it's Torres. Zakaria. Maldini calmly anticipates. And the counter is on.
Has been indicated.
Roberto Carlos drives forward on the overlap. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not
And
today.
now to all members.
Well, games at this level don't come too much bigger than this one.
Hello,
90 minutes to
everybody,
decide
and welcome to
whether they
today's
can
match.
take the big step up. The manager has challenged his players to deliver a statement, a warning shot to prospective opponents for next season. This is it. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And now they can clear their lines. They get a throw in. And Messi! And that's
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Zakaria. Foden. No joy this time. Van Bouten gets it clear.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Pedri, he's got away. He's had a hit! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Oh, the contact was as crisp as it comes. The direction was the issue.
Santos still without a single shot on target. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And the pass is intercepted. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Messi. De Ligt gets rid without sophistication. Always onto this. Now it's Messi. Just the goalkeeper to beat. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Palmer, he has found the way through. Oh, well played. Van Bouten.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
The pass is coming off in quick succession here. Roberto Carlos gets flagged offside. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Now that looks a decent ball. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. He's shifting through the gears here. There's the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Palmer is offering a wry smile there.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Madrid are looking to go forward now.
There will be one
Back into the middle. And that was expertly dealt with. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goals.
today. Please watch the
An
screen.
engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And the second half gets underway. So neither side has yet broken through. Good ball over the top. He's found a way through. Chance for the header! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Caicedo. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Messi. Stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Gets his pass away, and he's managed to get free. Messi. Plenty to aim at here. He's had a shot! We've got a goal! Could it be coming? Is it coming? Those fans believe it just might be. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Santos have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break?
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Santos clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Van Balten spots it and intercepts. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack.
And Messi!
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
It's their second
Messi.
corner of the game.
Number 26. Pedri.
Santos clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Rodri. Substitution.
Oh,
in
red,
progress.
nice interception. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Has a goal! And yes, it's there! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
And claimed it back swiftly. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, played through for the wide man. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he thumps it clear. It'll be a throw-in. Davids. And that will be the final act. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to... Santos come into the last day with one sole objective, and that is to earn the points which will earn them a journey to the promised land. Surely they must do it. You would certainly think so. The next 90 minutes, the most significant of this campaign. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Santos cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Shifted upfield. Palmer. Foden. Played back in. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this fella, Donnarumma, is someone who's been catching our eyes ever since he made his top-flight debut at the age of 16. He's had to grow up very quickly because of that, and it shows in his positional awareness and consistency. And you've got to remember, his shot-stopping is second to none.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. He's got shot at goal! Roberto Carlos. Palmer. And he welcomes it in. Palmer. Oh, strongly challenged there. Santos are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's shifting through the gears here. Deftly away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. "30 minutes gone. And here's Cruyff. Cruyff. This interception, his positioning was spot on. He was only too happy to take that back. That's a nicely measured pass. He has found the way through. And he's in on goal. Foden! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Chip through. He can run onto that. And claimed it back swiftly. Foden. Now it's Messi. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Zakaria. Can he get it through? Van Dijk cuts it out. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goals. After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half. So the first half ball, and Cruyff! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Milan with the corner, they're first. Palmer can get it clear. Turns and goes back. Goes down, but nothing given. Santos has the chance to go the other way. It's a good foot in there. Oh, easy pickings there. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's played him through. Cafu gets good distance on it. If you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Mbappe, and the shot! And yes, it's there! And finally, he has breathed life into the game!
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
After 61 minutes is number 15.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Szoboszlai. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Milan have reclaimed it. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Alexander-Arnold gets rid without sophistication. He's through here. Now it's Mbappe. They're urging him to shoot. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost Cruyff! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Cruyff has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Fiddles it through. Neymar. Messi.
Santos really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He could be in here. Now it's Cruyff. He's had a hit! Really well taken goal. 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement and certainty of outcome.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Number 13, Palmer. Number 10, Messi. Coming on the field, number 14, Guti. Number 15, Mohamed Salah. Number 21, Stoichkov.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Yeah, the manager was saying he'll be facing the prospect of having to make some brave decisions around this time. How right he proved to be.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Time and again they are repelled. That's good vision. Now it's Cruyff. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Rodrigo. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's nice. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. Neymar. And that is as far as it goes. Santos perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort.